Bernie here. Thank you for joining me on Stamp with Bernie, Lollies Made Easy. I've seen many of these wonderful rosettes online and wondered exactly how to make those. I'm going to show you a very easy way. The first thing that you're going to need is a simply scored scoring pad from Stampin Up. And you're going to take a piece of paper. You can use the whole sheet or parts of a sheet. And you're going to lay it on there. Use the stylus that comes with the Simply Score to make it easier for the stylus to glide on there. You can use a little bit of wax paper and you can use it on the end of the stylus. You're going to score this every 1/4 of an inch. So just start with the small end of the stylus, go to 1/4 of an inch, and then 1/2 an inch, 3/4, and keep scoring that every 1/4 inch all the way. Keep going. Then you can take this to your paper cutter and trim it to the width that you need. This one I trimmed to 1 inch. And I've already scored this and pre-folded it. Start by folding, this is the side I want to use, so I'm going to fold this one down and then just go back and forth, fan folding it. Now this is going to be really fast on this one because I've already pre-folded it. It'll take you a little bit of time to do that. Then squeeze it really tight so that when it opens it's all fan folded like this. The next thing, to make it really easy, you're going to put this in a circle. I usually use Simply Scored tape and put it on this side and slip that together right there. But I found to make it even easier, you can turn it to the other side, put those ends together, and simply staple it together. Saves a lot of time. And then you turn it back the other way and make sure that you refold that where you've pulled it straight. Now our next thing is to get this thing in a circle so that it's folded down like this and makes a lolly. You can see that it pops up. So to solve that problem, I've taken a plastic container. These are the containers that brads and other embellishments come in. And take any kind of circle, or doesn't matter what size, something round. Use some repositionable tape on this and put it down in the bottom just to hold it a little bit. Then I take the Tombow multi-purpose glue and spread some in the bottom here. Not too close to the edge because it squeezes outward. Then you're going to put your fan folded paper in there and you're going to push from each side, actually all sides, pushing it down, making sure that your fan folds are even, and you're going to hold it there for a second so it doesn't pop back up. Now I take the Tombow glue and I'm going to go around it a little bit on the inside. You can see that you need to hang on to it or it's going to pop back out of your circle. And that's what's so great about this round one, it helps hold it in there. Now I'm going to take the Tombow glue and put it around the top edge, and I'm going to put more in that circle. Then take a decorative piece and lay that on top. Now, because I don't want that popping out again, I'm going to take something small and heavy to put on that while it's drying. You can use any kind of a small jar. I've taken a baby food jar, and to make it heavy I put some rocks in it, and I'll just set that aside. Now, how can you tell how wide to make this when you cut this? I chose 1 inch, and here's why. I measure across the container, and it's about 2 1/4 inches wide. I want to subtract 1/4 inch, so I will have that hole in the middle. That makes it about 2 inches wide. I'm going to take half that measurement, because half of it will go on this side and half of the lolly will go on that side. So I know that I want to cut it 1 inch wide, and that's where I get my measurement. Now you can use all kinds of round containers. You could even use this and push your lolly down inside there, and you do the same thing. You measure across here. It's 3 inches, so subtract a 1/4 and then take half of that, and that's how wide you would cut your paper, and then it will make a lolly that big. You can make them real tiny also. And here's some of the things that you can do with it. You can put them on cards like this, and you can make those wonderful wreaths that you've seen online. This one I've started, and you just continue to make lollies. And the back, I have taken a cardboard tablet back and just cut it in a circle. It's probably 1.5 inches wide. Use the crocodile to punch some holes, and use some wire to string those on. It really helps if your first layer has buttons, because the wire comes right up through the button and back down. The next layer, and this one, I've put ribbon. This one has lace, ribbon and lace on the back. The next layer, I used a hot glue gun to glue these down. Make a bow on it, you're ready to go.